Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk, thinking right out here in the lab. Well, I do what I do for you today. Got a nice lesson for you. Hope you enjoy it. You know how we do it. Writers and 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story the message. It's the message in this story for life. Again, I give life lessons. You tune in and receive them. I really appreciate that. Let's do what we do. Right thinkers mission, and I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinkers way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission, to get all right thinkers to do just that. There's a way I can do that, and I put it to you every day, try to help you along the way. So that's what I do for you. Let's go. Know thyself is the question you should have an answer to for yourself. So that's why I ask every day. You know you? Let's see. A person who knows not, and knows not that they know not, that can't be you, is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not, if that's you, it's simple. I can teach you. Stay tuned. I got you. I appreciate you. That's what I do. What I do for you. A person who knows not and believes that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep. I can awaken them. I have knowledge of self, and I'm the spiritual law. I'm here to wake you up with just that knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you right there. Because know thyself. And to my eye, be true. In life, you learn lessons as you go through life. You ain't got to go to school. You ain't got to go to college. You ain't got to get higher education. But if you just live, life's going to teach you some lessons. So with life lessons comes wisdom. So right thinkers, let's talk about wisdom is learning from others' mistakes and living by them. Why? Because sometimes you might not want to learn that lesson for yourself. So you got to watch others to gain knowledge and understanding. That's being wise. So let's talk about it. When I did this lesson, I was a little annoyed with things that's going on around me. So it's going to be a little insulting when I open up. I'm surrounded by a bunch of ignorant people, loved ones, family, friends, even strangers. Ain't nobody off limits when it comes to ignorance from what I'm seeing and understanding. And I know I'm getting better and wiser because I'm conducting myself in a whole different manner, doing the ignorance that I'm being projected to, was surrounded by. So the wiser I become, the more I'm starting to recognize all the ignorance that's around me. No offense, but my lifestyle of living right, aka spiritually disciplined daily, I'm still improving myself. So I'm not ragging. No, I'm still working on me. So I don't rag on you because you're ignorant. I rag because you ain't trying to improve on being ignorant. You can't go through life being ignorant. Wisdom, what's this? Is not knowledge from the books, yeah, but life's experience. You go through what on a day-to-day basis. That's again, I study to read to teach because that's what I do. That's my craft of choice. But life, I'm learning on a day-to-day basis, and I'm seeing things that ain't nobody paying attention, really. I'm the only one trying to be a better person because it's hard to see people doing the right thing now. I need a change. Wow, I'm seeing a bunch of stuff that I don't really subscribe to and don't appreciate. So yeah, I'm a little annoyed. Yeah, I study why? To gain knowledge. But I live right to exhibit wisdom that comes from how I use the knowledge that I acquire. I'm not even going there. Okay, AKA right thinking philosophy. I live what I teach. I practice what I teach. Simple as that. Now, with life experiences, it gives us our best lesson, even when it's not ours lesson. What I mean by that is, all my life, I've always paid attention to what others did who did dumb stuff. Older brother, older sister, didn't make a difference. Aunts, uncle, didn't care. Cousins. I'm always on the alert to see how dumb stuff play out, and I just refuse to be part of doing dumb stuff. Even as a kid, now as a grown older brother, I really got annoyance with that. I learned most of my life lessons from what others, both good and bad. Most of my lessons I learned from my dad. Life lessons, streetwise, don't get no better. Okay, I'm appreciative of that. Other stuff, we don't talk about that. But yeah, I appreciate what you did, my dude. Now, where we at? Okay, when I found out what kind of man, okay, well, no, excuse me. I learned how to be a real man, a man's man, from my dad. And at the time, it was all ego. Me, myself, and I. My man was the only child, so he didn't trust nobody. Another story. But yeah, I had no problem with that. Okay, that wasn't my issue. When I found out that, there's more than just you, I learned to work well with others. I got a phrase: play well, play nice in the sandbox. That means get along with others. Y'all in the same environment. You gotta learn to get along. So that's just a concept that I had. I learned about that concept. All right. Now, I learned I got that part. Now, when I found out what kind of man that I didn't want to be, I got that lesson also from my dad. I learned some things on both sides of the fence, which is advantageous for me. So glad I got it. Now, on the flip side, this is why you got to have opposites. Watch this. I was shown love and given moral code and standards, self-respect, integrity from who? My mom. Nicest person I know. She can be who but she's generally a nice person. So aren't we all? Everybody have a limit that when they push him, he's gonna react. I used to walk around like I'm the Hulk, I'm Bruce Banner until you make me mad. Now I'm gonna swell up and act the fool. I don't do that no more. I got wise. Again, learning about life. Boy, sometimes I scare myself. But yeah, it's on point. Why? If you ain't changing for the better, how you gonna be better? Next one. Now, I get wiser with what? With life's experience when? Daily. Why? Because I'm still a student of life. And again, I'm learning how to be better on a day-to-day basis. I still got a lot of life to live. So I'm still practicing. I give the life of I live the life of a wise man now. I conduct myself. I do what I need to do. That I have self-knowledge. That I have self-knowledge, and I live by the spiritual truth that I learn and also teach. So I'm good. Yes, I teach. Yeah, every Thursday to Thursday, Monday. Yeah, that's my job. I love that. But I also teach daily. Right here, what I'm doing for you every day, which is my personal classroom, where I can do what I do to help enlighten you. That's right thinking philosophy in a nutshell. Just trying to help somebody else getting better at what they do for themselves. Now, I gain more knowledge when daily. Why? Because I study every day. But I get wiser daily. Why? Because of the way I live and also still pay attention. I still watch other people's mistakes. I ain't doing that. Why? It didn't work out too well. Simple. Got to be better at letting other people life lessons teach us life lessons. That's what I mean. That's wise. Watching other people's mistakes and learning from them. I'm told the reason why I have no friends because all I do is try to enlighten and teach people. Well, that's why I come here every day. So if I don't talk to nobody else, I get to talk to you guys. I appreciate you tuning in to listen to me. So that's why I do what I do for you. But also works with me. Therapy. All right. Yeah. And personally, I love my solitude. My man Sadi Guru say, if you are unhappy by yourself, you in bad company. I ain't got no problem being by myself. Never did, never will. Now, if you're unhappy alone, again, you're in bad company. So you need to check yourself and understand if you don't know you, you don't even want to be around yourself. So how you think other people feel? Again, check yourself. I teach, watch this, most of my writism lessons that I learned from others' mistakes. Why? That's how I got wise. Some things I didn't have to do. Some things that I'll tell you, but I did, yeah. But in life, my best lessons came from the other guys. I'm just saying. In life, we observe, watch this, start out observing our parents. Remember, the first 7 years of our life, all we doing is this. Scanning, scanning. Now, when you go to the store, they just take and scan your stuff. They don't know, they're scanning. That's what we do. They got the concept from us growing up. You born into the world, everything to you is different. So you start downloading information, putting that information in the program. But so the first 7 years, that's all you do. Now you start to mimic what? You mimic your memory that was already laid out for you by what? Seeing the environment. We all products of our environment. If you're in a healthy environment, you get healthy. First 7 years of knowledge and understanding, that's going to help you in life. That ain't a guarantee that you're going to be, no, but that's just a better step up. If you're in a dysfunctional environment, which most of us are growing up in, we need to have to learn how to fight through the muck and mire of confusion, dysfunction from our own environment. So that's important. And we don't seem to understand that. That village concept, that's where that comes from. If we all pitched in and help each other, that'll take care of that problem. Sorry about that. If I go over here. But listen, understand. Wisdom should be learned, obtained, and shared. Elders, that's what the elders have. They have wisdom. Life, if nothing else. I don't know nobody in my family that went to college. Every time I go with them, they got all the answers to life. So that's what we do. When you're living, you should learn about life, if nothing else. Yourself. All right. Now, if you're doing something I like, I'm going to emulate that. I'm going to steal that characteristic that I like in you. I've done it all my life, even when it was bad. There you go. Now, life lessons are learned when? Daily. Come on, man. If you're a true student of life, you would know that also. Every day is the life lesson. Every day I get up, it's an adventure. If you don't like waking up, you don't look forward to tomorrow, that's a you problem. Live life. It's for you. It won't be around long. Okay? Enjoy it. I love learning as much as I love teaching. What I learn daily. That's right thing with philosophy. I keep it going. I'm only going to tell you what's going on with me. That's transparency to me. So that's part of how I teach. Rightism, that's my way of life. All my life experiences. And the lessons I teach are from my personal experiences. Again, I only can tell you what I know. I can only teach it. I don't know what it is I know. Last one, I'm about to wrap it up because I appreciate you. It ain't too long. Let me wrap this up. Being wise, not being a smart guy. No. Being wise is only good when it's shown, not talked about. I got degree. I'm Dr. So-and-so. I'm so-and-so. That's not wise. It's braggadocious. That's egoistic. Okay, yeah, we all got titles, but if you think the title make the person, you really got the title for the wrong reason. Okay, so understand that. Let's talk about wisdom. Wisdom is shown when what? When your actions are on point and always right. I ain't trying to belittle nobody. I ain't trying to disrespect nobody. I'm just trying to do what I do and be right on point. That's that's wise. I know I'm wiser. Why? By the actions I take now compared to what I used to would do. If nobody else know, I know, and I'm proud of myself because of how I conduct myself. So yeah, every now and then I try to get back there and get the pack going. But I don't live for that. I do what I do mostly for you, but I had to do it for myself to show you. Yeah, this is what I do. Okay, as a master, again, here you go. As the master, right thinking, I can talk a good game, but I go you one better. I live it. Can you say that? If you're preaching or teaching a philosophical point of view and you ain't living it, you should be teaching it. I'm just saying. Being a little bit, no, that don't work. You're gonna be all or none. Simple as that. Jack of all trades, better master one. And when I master, it's working for him. The one. All right, here you go. Let me wrap this up. You can talk and tell people how wise and how knowledgeable you are, but are you showing it? Again, the jibber jabber, man, ain't nobody beef for that. I want to see. Let me see. It's called show and tell. Show me and then tell me. My lessons are based on how I teach the format. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. Then I'm gonna tell you what I told you. If you don't get the repetition of being told something, you ain't paying attention. So I'm a teacher. I understand the concept and the format. Let me wrap this up. Sorry about that. All right, now bragging. I talk like a wise man, hopefully. That's what I teach. When you're talking, I listen like a wise man. And through my life experiences and studying and doing things I do, I know myself. That means I am a wise man. Practice what I teach. You become wise too. I got you. I'll be back. I appreciate you also.